this is part two. Give me my inheritance. So basically, they were contacting, like my ex started this at first. Oh, I thought. And I didn't know there was a camera. I kept reflecting back certain things. And I think when I wasn't on the system like how I am now, like fully, I think my brother, I believe, he's the one who took my information and gave it to this Kenyan guy. Started a staffing business. I don't know what happened when it did, because my business was starting was called On Target Staffing, and also this was On Point Staffing. And I wanted to see them documents because all of a sudden my hard drives were gone. So it was on my 3.5 disc, back in the days. It's all wiped out. So anyways, long story. So they kept calling the agencies and like the welfare department, the housing. Well, yeah, the housing is about she has money, she's hiding money. I was in the North Highlands. This worker that was a friend to this guy who came to me, needing help to do this child support paperwork. And I didn't mind helping, but I had my own case I had to work on. And they said, I was like, he's trying to set me up. I was observing certain things, and he would never speak in my apartment. He would just be quiet. So I knew what was up then. He didn't really tell me anything. So there were some things that was happening to me. And he already knew what happened. So then my worker was like calling me, talking about whispering on the phone, "Are you hiding money?" I'm like, "What? What's all this about?" I'm like, "What?" It reminded me before my mom had passed away. So I'm thinking like, "What? Hiding money?" I said, "We're the age of technology. They know everything that you do when you walk over to the store. That satellite follows you. Your cell phone too. You go to the store, go to the bank, deposit, whatever. They know everything. And they're supposed to do background checks, supposedly. And they know if you have any assets, if you're doing this, doing trust, or whatever case may be. Certain instances. And then welfare the same way. Oh, so you're working on the table. Oh, I interview, like, you put your jobs down here. I'm like, what? Actually, I'm not working. But basically, they're trying to say, well, how can you afford this? How can you afford that? Well, you tell me, how can I afford it? You know what I mean? If you're, I can't. I'm not gonna explain myself, but my thing is, people live beyond their means, and I was forced to live below just making it. So they kept, So obviously, they knew how much money I was getting. They knew an inheritance come because my ex's attorney, who worked at the courts, she's all into the system. She's all digging through everything. And I believe, I believe it's allegedly,